Good morning, Pastor Steve here. 1 John 4:20. If a man says, I love God, and hates his brother, he's a liar. For he that loves not his brother whom he has seen, how can he love God whom he's not seen? I have many regrets in my life. Now God is helping me to accept his forgiveness for the sins of my past. I know that most of my sins sprang out of self-centeredness. The way I treated people spoke louder than any holy words I could utter. And I found out in my subsequent years that, and by many teachers, that love and power plays are mutually exclusive. Now, love and authority are friends, but coercion, manipulation, heavy-handedness, they do not exist in true love. When we pull any of that, it's time for us to examine our hearts. Dr. David Hawkins writes, there is little more frustrating than to argue your point and to feel it misunderstood. Perhaps worse would be to have the person refuse to listen to you altogether. Either way, disagreements can be the source of many escalated fights. The Apostle James had it right. What causes fights and quarrels among you? Don't they come from the desires that battle within you? You want something, but you don't get it. You kill, you covet, but you can't have what you want. Or James 4. Power struggles are like intentionally hurting the other person. Power struggles are a way of saying, I insist that you agree with me. I insist that my point of view is right. I know the correct way to do things, and you need to do it my way. Can you hear the mean-spirited attitude taking place in that scenario? You want someone to see things your way. When they don't, you fight and quarrel, you push and shove, you manipulate, you pout, shout, maybe even use obscenities. I use the illustration of marriage here, but it's true in all relationships. Power struggles are hurtful and have ruined many what could be wonderful relationships. Power struggles can take place in the office or the shop counter. The underlying motivation is an attempt to get your needs met. Whenever they occur, that you can be sure that a strong sense of will there that can quickly transform into anger. The Bible says a soft answer turns away wrath, but grievous words stir up strife. Loving one another might look like this, Philippians 2:4-8. Don't look every man on his own things only, but every man also on the things of others. Let this mind be in you, which was also in Christ Jesus, who being in the form of God, thought it not robbery to be equal with God, but made himself of no reputation, and took upon him the form of a servant, and was made in the likeness of men. And being found in fashion as a man, he humbled himself and became obedient unto death, even the death of the cross. That's the best example of all. Let us surrender our self-will to the one who surrendered it all, and then we'll find strength to love one another. After all, I don't want to live a lie. Do you? You ponder that, Pastor Steve.